Marquez an opening, you're going to get some leather. I mean, he's just deadly accurate, quick, hard-working guy.
The thing is, he can punch with both hands. Pacquiao's basically a left-hand puncher, where Marquez is a right-hander. He has thunder in both hands. Pacquiao he's just deadly with that left hand. But you notice he hasn't really done any damage with his right.
Reminds me of the heavyweight division. Remember, Razor Ruddock didn't have a right hand either.
Well, Oscar De La Hoya didn't have a right hand for a long time either, but now his right hand's good, now his left hand's bad. A lot of fighters made a living with one hand. If you've got two good ones like Marquez, very tough to get beat.
Oh man, look how Marquez just drills you straight in, backs you up, combinations, and stays out of harm's way. But Pacquiao did get a punch in there. Pacquiao picking up the energy now. The 10th round.
Is that left hand? When he hits you flush that left hand,
can you imagine?
It is wicked.
Can you imagine how sore Marquez's nose must be right now?
I think Marquez is a little hurt right now.
I think so too.
He could very well get dropped right here. If he does, whatever lead he might have,
it's gone.
It's gone again. A 2-point swing would be huge at this point in the fight.
I know he's having trouble breathing.
It can't be pleasant. He's been bleeding since the first round out of that nose.
Yep, that's what I was talking about. He had a long way to go once it got busted.
I tell you, it sure hasn't bothered him though.
We're in round 10, folks. Featherweight championship of the world. A hard-fought, crowd-pleasing battle most of the way.
This fight has rematch written all over it. We've got 2 rounds to go. The talk is Manny Pacquiao wins. There's a big showdown with Eric Morales.
Yeah.
Or if Marquez wins, maybe he's the guy to fight Morales. But right now, this kind of action right here is what makes the demand for rematches.
Pacquiao trying to stare him down. That's not going to work against Marquez. You know, I'm not so. I'm pretty sure if Manny wins, he'll get that fight. But I don't know if it'll be made for Marquez.
Juanito es el 11. Estás a 6 minutos de ganarle, pero
let me know it's 11th round. They won't where.
Vamos un punto arriba, Vamos un punto arriba.
Tell him he's got 6 more minutes. If he wants to win the fight, he's got to go after him.
Destroying this guy when you go to him. You're destroying him when you go to him with the 1-2, right? Okay. All right, now let's finish up, okay? Okay. Body and head. You hear me? Okay. Manny. It's round number 11, son. Suck it up for me, okay, son?
Listen, here comes Marquez countering. Pacquiao had that big left hand in the round. There it is right there. Stunned him momentarily, but he came back.
And he didn't even land that flush. He landed about quarter power.
Right. Well, he gets so much leverage, he gets so much push off that back foot that he punches through you and not at you.
Here we go, round 11.
That's why he's so effective and has so much power in it.
6 minutes of boxing action left to determine the featherweight champion of the world. Manny Pacquiao from the Philippines. The whole country looking in tonight to watch their national hero officially get the world title. Marquez from Mexico City. Wanted to be an accountant, you know.
Yeah, he's going to be counting money after tonight if he wins this fight. He's in for some big, big money down the road. Either fighter is in for a fight at least over $1 million with Eric Morales. I would say probably in the $1.5, $2.5 million range possibly.
That's like 13 million pesos right now. You know?
So these next two rounds could be $1 million rounds.
I know, everything on the line.
A lot of money on the line.
Well, Freddie Roach wanted his fighter to go in 1-2, 1-2, but he's having to, every time he throws something, he gets countered. We're in the 11th round, and Marquez really impressive the way he came back from almost being out in the first round. Now, if you're a judge, is it hard to give a decision away when a guy's been down 3 times on the canvas? You know?
If you're scoring them by rounds like you're supposed to, you know, you'll forget about what happened in the first round.
He really dug a big hole for himself if he's able to come back from that.
Well, it's hard to know how they're going to score it, though. These last 2 rounds may be the determining factor.
The Pac-Man.
It almost seems
trying
like
to land that big left all night.
Almost seems like both fighters are conserving a little bit for that last round. But as we get towards the end of the round, they'll come again probably. You think it's going to be a slow round? Somebody's going to take a round off?
We got a minute left in this round.
And they start fighting.
Pacquiao just missed a big left. It's like you have a clock in your head.
You know, Marquez never has established that body attack. It looked like he was going to in the middle rounds, and then all of a sudden he just laid off of it. I think he's done himself a disservice by not going to the body. Pacquiao's open to the body, but you know it's hard to go to the body also when you know that there's a chance a guy will land a big left-hand bomb on you.
Manny Pacquiao said when he was younger, he's sitting around watching videotapes of the greats, Joe Frazier, Larry Holmes, George Foreman. He liked the heavyweights. Don't we all? But this is fun to watch these featherweights battle for the world title. Pacquiao can't catch him. Final 10 seconds. Pacquiao flailing away. We're going to go to 12 rounds, Mr. Larry. Lester. Whatever your name is.
Not to anyone's surprise.
And you confused with my brother.
Una victoria que parecía increíble, güey.
Lleva 2 puntitos arriba. Cuídate.
Como va a salir como loquito.
Tell if he wins it, it'll be incredible. He's got to go after him. They're obviously very worried about a decision.
Hay que cuidar el round. No olvides
This is your round, son. We need this round badly. Manny, all right? You gotta put him on his ass this round. You hear me? Okay. Now, Manny, look for the double left hand. Do not let him be first. Okay. You have to be first. Okay? Go first. 2 puntos arriba. Vamos!
They don't want to wait. They want to go after him.
Well, the way
They know this is the fight right here.
this is what this sport is all about. One round for all the marbles, all the money, the world championship on the line. Both quarters saying you got to go. It's go time for 3 minutes here in Las Vegas, Nevada. The champion, his title, in danger. Pacquiao landing the first hard shot. Back comes Marquez. Marquez throwing combinations. I think you're going to heat it up here, Lester.
They both know that the fight's on the line right here.
Everything they worked for on the line right here. The big fights, the $1 million fights, all coming off this fight.
Neither fighter can take a chance here that they thinking that they're ahead and they can get this round away.
Good right hand from the champ. Pacquiao's had trouble finding the range. But one punch could decide it. And he's definitely got that punch, does Manny Pacquiao.
The last great battle between a Mexican and a Filipino here in Las Vegas 22 years ago, Rolando Navarrete lost his title to Bazooka Limon in a great fight. So here we are 22 years later with two great warriors from Mexico and one from the Philippines. What may be the fight of the year?
And it's got a rematch written all over it, like you said.
Although the beats demand for the winner to fight Eric Morales, you can't help but think that the public's going to demand a rematch here.
Once again, the champ counters. Half the round gone now. Neither fighter knowing how the decision will go.
I think you're getting ready to see the pace stepped up considerably here. Both fighters are going to start throwing.
Pac-Man's hearing Manny from the Filipinos in the crowd. He came a long way. There was a good left from the champ.
And Marquez could very well be giving the fight away right here. This could be the determining round. He hasn't done anything this round to establish himself as the winner of the round.
All the effort's been from the Pac-Man. Maybe he's going to 57 seconds. He needs to get on it. Nacho, I don't know if he meant it sincerely, but he thought if he got this decision, it'd be a miracle.
And it may very well be a miracle to get the decision here.
45 seconds to go in this 12-round fight. What a fight it's been. For the first time the whole fight, the 12th round, the champion's nose is not bleeding. Go figure.
Isn't that amazing? Maybe he needs for it to bleed. Maybe he fights better when he is bleeding. All the crowd's on their feet for good reason. What a great fight.
20 seconds to go. I don't know.
I don't think anybody's going to ask for the money back tonight.
No.
Maybe some people lost their bets. was pretty much a pick 'em fight. Which is going to end up exactly as that. Pretty much a pick 'em fight with the judges.
Depends on what they scored that first round with 3 knockdowns, and that's it. Both fighters hands in the air. What a great fight. Lived up to the billing and the hype.
You can pretty much make a case for either guy. I think Pacquiao certainly pulled off that last round. That may be the one.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, after 12 great featherweight rounds, we go to the scorecards. John Stewart scores it 115 to 110 for Pacquiao. Guy Jutra scores it 115 to 110 for Marquez. And Bert Clemens scores the bout 113, a 3-way split. The bout is a draw. Both fighters keep their respective titles.
Okay. You know what happens now, Lester? Everybody sees what a great fight this was. There wasn't a loser. They all get all excited and make more money than they ever dreamed of.
Oh, yeah, and I think it was a good call because, you know, you hate to see your fighter lose. I actually scored a 113. I'm not going to get the, 18 to 1 odds.
Congratulations on an outstanding fight, Manny. How do you feel about the decision?
Anong pakiramdam mo? Anong naisip tungkol sa desisyon na to?
Masama loob ko dahil dapat panalo ako sa laban.
I'm disappointed. I should have won this fight.
Did you think you were going to knock him out in the first round?
Sa tingin mo nung unang round patutulugin mo na ba?
Sa tingin ko pero wala nang oras Naabutan 3 beses lang siya bumagsak.
That's what I thought, but there was not enough time. I know he went down 3 times, but there was not enough time.
So you were surprised how strongly he came back despite the knockdowns, despite the fact that he was bleeding in his nose and his mouth?
Nagulat ka ba na nakabawi pa siya kahit napabagsak mo, kahit na dumudugo yung ilong niya hanggang sa bibig?
Nakarecover nga siya dahil natigilan ko siya ng follow-up kasi yung paa ko sumakit nung 3rd round hanggang 4th round hanggang 8th rounds. Sumakit yung paa ko, hindi ako makagalaw ng mabilis. So nakabawi siya, hindi ako makagalaw.
Yeah, he wasn't able to move. Yes, he was able to recover because he couldn't move. I couldn't move because my foot was hurting on the 3rd and the 4th and the 8th round.
How did you hurt your foot?
Before
Baka daw sumakit ang paa mo. Paano mo nasaktan ng paa mo?
may sakit na to nung pag-ensayo ko na 1 week before the fight. 2 weeks before the fight, masakit na.
2 weeks before the fight, during his practice, he hurt his foot already, and it was already hurting.
Ay nga, na-slip ako na natapilok sa sparring.
Oh, he slipped and fell.
Do you take any solace from the fact that you got a draw in his territory, his hometown?
Nanidiskumpyaduhan mo ba na dahil siya nakakuha ng draw dito sa kanyang teritoryo?
Alam mo, dapat panalo ako sa laban at siyempre marami namang taong nakakita, so success sila, so lamang ako sa puntos
You know, I should have won the fight. A lot of people saw it and I'm ahead of points too.
You were supposed to fight Eric Morales. If you won this fight, since it's a draw, do you want to do a rematch?
Dapat nalabanan mo si Morales pag nanalo ka dito. Pero draw, sa tingin mo, gusto mo pa rin mag-rematch?
Yan ang magandang gawin para malaman ko sino talagang panalo sa dalawa. So, kailangan siguro mag-rematch. So, next time, wala na siguro itong sakit ng paa ko.
There should really be a rematch so they will know who really is the best between the two of us, who really is the winner between the two of us.
Thank you very much, Manny, for a terrific fight for all of our fans. Jim?
All right, now the champ's been waiting a long time. Let's go up there and hear from him.
Congratulations on an outstanding fight. What happened in the first round?
Felicidades, una pelea grande. ¿Qué pasó en el primer round?
Bueno, en el primer round entramos un poco desconfiados, no vi su mano izquierda, me la conectó 3 veces pero gracias a Dios nos levantamos y supimos llevar la pelea adelante.
In the first round, I went